Right, hey guys, and welcome to On the Road Truck Simulator, and this is part 17 of gameplay. And so I hope you guys are doing really well. I haven't been doing one for a wee bit of time now. We've been a wee bit absent again with the gameplay, but I think we're back with another part, of course. But yeah, we actually got the new parts installed, and so I just thought I would just come back and cover the new patch, because that's why I'm here. And the new patch actually dropped today. The new patch version 1 and 1.04, and that dropped today, which is finally here at last. But it's not really a major patch, it's just a sort of hot fix sort of thing, but at least it's getting there. So yeah, it's really good to get the parts. Good that we've got parts now. I know we've had a bit of radio silence for some time on this game, but finally we've got some confirmation now. And I was watching Fabian and on his YouTube channel, and yeah, he's put out a video earlier this week showing the new patch. It's showing you some of the AI traffic, so it's slowing down, not actually steadily stopping, instantly coming to a halt and that, but a gradual deaccelerating, which is a great thing. This is good. It's one of the good main things. Good to hear. And then it showed us a few other things. So maybe something to do with the truck not going into reverse anymore, which is not a good thing. But yeah, I mean, it's not really a big patch, it's just like sort of hot fixes, so there's probably not going to be, there's nothing any different, like gameplay wise. It's just the same, behaves the same, and yeah, it's just the same game pretty much, same things, same trucks. And the only other thing is the AI now doesn't spawn in or jump in anymore, and instantly appears and then disappears. So it's a bit more simplified now, rather than jumping in, rather than dropping in, landing in or something. Like, that's all gone now, which is a great thing. I mean, I don't know, I don't mind that jumping thing. I think it makes it a wee bit more immersive than that as well, having that wee sort of jumping in thing rather than appearing and disappearing, because I know that's just generally anyway what games you do. At a distance, the draw distance, the things appear and disappear, but now they've removed that drop-in thing now, that's gone now, so the traffic appears now and disappears just generally now. So yeah, we're actually in the farm. We're in the farm now today. Actually, been doing quite a few off streams, so I managed to swap over trucks again, as you can see in front of us here. We've got the semi trailer, cattle trailer back now with us, the Scania and cattle trailer, and we've got that back on board now, and behind us. I managed to swap over the 6x2 to the employee now, so I managed to sort that over now. So now I can do more pig deliveries now for you guys. I've not really done many pig deliveries, so I thought I would just get back into doing more of this. I always just been driving to Brutal all the time, and we're always shipping all the time. We'll just get back into doing pig deliveries again, rather than Brutal or White shipping any of these companies again. It's just the same pretty much every time. So yeah, we're back to pig delivering again, so we'll get a delivery done. We're in Dortumund actually, we're just outside Dortumund. Since we're actually here, I'll see if I can actually show you the bridge. See if that I believe this saying the last time in the last video that the bridge falling through the bridge bug has been fixed, I believe, as well. But we can always just try and drive over this road, maybe if I can. If I try and head that direction, I can always go down the sea there as well, and I'll be able to get to that bridge anyway from here, I think. So I'll try that. I must have went this way earlier, because I did an off stream earlier with this patch as well, and I drove all the way to Dortmund and that. So yeah, I mean the patch hasn't really, it's not very much instantly changed, immersion or that, it's just the same. So we'll get a delivery done for you now. Let's deliver some pigs. How many should we deliver? 26. Where we go? That's in Duisburg. I don't know where it's at. We were going to go. If we went that way, then we would have went through the bridge way. If I went to this bit, when it's just local, I could try this one. I'll show you. I'll maybe see if I can show you the bridge. So it's not even taking you that way actually. That's a bit surprising. It's taking you to this direction, but I'll try and get to that bridge actually. I'm sure the sat nav will be with us to there anyway, so no doubt it will. So yeah, we're actually here anyway, so what I'll do is I've got the truck started anyway, so I don't need to really do as much. Enjoy the pick away, get this over for you guys. I had that opened, I've had that shot, but it's opened. So yeah, we've got the pigs again, got back to pig driving again, finally. So it's good to see this animation again. I've not done this for a wee while, the pig animation. I mean the pig deliveries, but it's good to do this again. Yeah, so I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys have been okay. I mean, hopefully you've been playing this game again, and hopefully you might be enjoying it again. Or, I mean, whether you might be enjoying playing this new patch and that. I don't know what some of you will be saying. Some of you might just be having mixed reactions again with this patch. So it's not very much change in general gameplay, it's just the same, so you'll not see anything different. I'll need to kind of shut myself up because this is really noisy when this goes up. I'll move away a wee bit. So the gameplay is pretty much the same. So we wanted to try and get a custom. I thought we were thinking of thinking this patch would have been the truck customization, but yeah, it's more, they were saying it's the AI fix they're doing in, excuse me, in this patch now, so this is more on the AI fix than the truck customization. Let's hop in the truck. This truck, it's more like the truck customization. It's not. I mean, it's more like the AI than the truck customization. Sorry, I'm getting my words mixed up there. The truck customization will probably be coming in the next patch. So it's probably more on the AI, which is a good thing. You can see this is a new bug here as well, where the trailer goes dark and it goes light again. I don't know if that's died. That's happened a few times off stream. I was playing this and the trailer goes black and then it comes white again. That's weird. I don't know if you've had that, but I've had that, and it seems to be a new bug. Oh, I could have got over there. So the car's disappearing now, so Ava will not see them dropping in anymore. There must have been an accident up here. It's very busy. There's a car. And maybe this might be a problem again. The AI all backed up at the lights here. Oh, this might be a bad move for you going in this way. There might be a crash here, I don't know. Maybe not. No, there isn't. I don't think there is. I should have been on that way. See if the AI actually able to the AI isn't able to do that. Oh, there you go. I thought they would let me in, but I don't think they do. Maybe that's still a bug still. Yeah, this should take us over the bridge actually. The bridge I was saying. So yeah, we're back with the cattle trailer again. So yeah, hope you guys are liking this one. I mean, I'm hopefully going to use this one a bit more now. Drive this one a bit more than in the box trailer. So so it's a fairly short drive we were doing now, so it's not too far. So yeah, so what am I saying about the patch and what are my opinions on it? I mean, there's just not much just generally with the game. It's still the same game, like not the same things. It's still the same as it was in previous way. It's just like minor changes of that. We're going the right way actually. Yeah, we're going over that bridge actually. Yeah, we actually are going past this bridge actually. This is the bridge I was saying earlier in the last video that was It's broken. It was broken before, but this is the moment of truth actually, and this is the bridge of the falling through. So this will be the moment of truth if it's fixed or not, and it should be fixed. But I've not actually drove along this bridge with the new patch, so hopefully it's fine. You can see these cars are going over, so it's definitely fixed. This is great. That's the main thing, because this bridge was obviously broken. You couldn't even drive over this bridge at the time in the last patch. There's also some stuttering happening in this patch as well. I just had this a few times off stream, is stuttering in as well randomly. I don't know why. I'm stuttering a lot now, a lot more than it did before. I don't even know what's causing it, but it seems to stutter. So you can see the trailer going dark and it goes light again. It's just strange. It's a bug that's happening. It's like a new bug now. So if now it's looking in the line mirrors now, it's distracting me. So see the trailer will go dark and it'll go light again. It's just strange actually what it's doing now. It's like the line mirrors or something aren't working on. The line mirrors or something aren't working properly. I actually don't know what's some of it, but it's definitely it's just a wee minor thing. It's not like a major bug, I guess. Like it's still playable, this game. It's at least that bridge is fixed now, which is great. So that's the main thing. And also the AI is obviously fixed away in the town now already. So yeah, fixed all that, and the majority of things seem to be getting. The game seems to be slowly getting there now. Hopefully soon enough we'll get the new truck customization thing coming soon. Hopefully we'll get that sooner than later. Hopefully the next patch should drop out sooner. We shouldn't need to be waiting too long for the next patch, because obviously they're probably working on the background on that. Here's the lights, and on the wrong lane I think. Whoa, did I just hit that truck there? I think I did. And so I should need to go in reverse now when I hold my button down now. That's the new thing. Yeah, so that's the new feature, the reverse thing. So you don't need, you kind of need to press it now, then press the yellow button now. So yeah, that's another big thing. That's another thing that's fixed now. You don't go into the reverse now. So that's the main thing. And that's sorted. I'm in the wrong lane actually, and I was in the right lane a minute ago, but I'm in the wrong lane now. So excuse me if that's the case. I'm going to be off. I'm not going to get perfect. I look like a perfect driver with that, but it's a game. So yeah, so once I'm driving and talking to you guys, and it's comfortable. It's like I'm kind of like the Scottish game to UK pretty much. Like I'm just talking all the time. I like to talk and enjoy what I'm doing. There's that speed camera. That's where the speed cameras are. I was thinking, well, I never see them when I drive through the town in the city. It's always the case. I miss the speed cameras all the time. I don't know why I'm missing it. I notice because I'm always getting thrashed all the time on my recordings. If you've seen them, I'm speeding in when I get instantly going to a town. I'm always going like 80 kilometers an hour. So, and I don't realise where the speed cameras are. They don't have like a big massive sort of exclamation sign saying there's a speed camera coming up. They're quite camouflaged. So you kind of need to just look out for them. Just keep your eyes, and I just spotted that one just there. That was maybe even the first time we even maybe that was the first time we even spotted. Whoa, is this car going? That's as though he's still taking off. He's not good. That's not good. Why is he stopping? And he's going straight on. What was the point of that? That's something, isn't it? That's not good. And sorry, yeah, what was I saying? The speed cameras, yeah, the speed cameras, that was probably the first one I even spotted in the game actually. And because most of the time I'm even driving, I don't even realise. I've done it off stream as well. I've got some speeding tickets. Plenty of speeding tickets, so I'll probably just never seen the speed cameras and that very well. Just pretty honest, let's go through the town and then I'm missing the speed cameras and that. So yeah, hopefully soon enough we'll get a proper patch with the new content and that, the new truck customization, like I was saying before. And it's obviously not in this patch at the moment. This is just a wee sort of minor patch. It's just fixing a couple of the AI, which is the AI was obviously bad before. Because I was saying if you saw my last videos, all the AI just stops instantly on the middle of the autobahn. This is very bad. I've not had any of that so far. I mean, I have saw the AI slowing down at some point as well. I had seen some AI vehicles slowing down, but they're not stopping. Mind you, I did have an incident where I tried to get in front of a truck and it just instantly stopped. It was on its side. I wasn't even overtaking it. It was just slowing down. It actually slowed itself down as well and then speeded up again. And I was just at its side. I wasn't actually on the lane of it. And on this lane, yeah, I should be in this way. That was a green light. I didn't realise that. With a filter light or something. I wonder how the German traffic system works actually. I'm not familiar with German traffic systems and that, but it must work somewhat differently because obviously they got the filter traffic lights going green and they got the lights going left in red. So yeah, it seems that's the thing now. But yeah, this game is not really. Nothing's really changed since the last patch. You obviously got that bug there. You can see a trailer going dark and then going light again. Whoa! They need to sort the steering out as well. I mean, I don't know why I'm causing. I'm just saying the truck steering's pretty unrealistic as well. And always going to hit the central elevation and that more than actually driving on the roads. So yeah, it's a problem. So yeah, I don't know what your opinions on the patch is. I said probably what you're saying. The game is just the same. Like it's probably an improvement with the AI now because obviously that's gone now. It seems that bug is gone now. The AI not stopping in the middle of the road now. So that's the main thing. Because sometimes I just hit the traffic and just didn't get in my head, so we stop and then I actually shunted into them a few times off streaming that before. It's been quite bad, but thankfully that's fixed now, so hopefully in case that has happened, hopefully it won't happen as much. Well, I better get in this way now. Whoa, there you go, that sprinter van stops, like, you know, I don't know how that happens, but it seems like the instant stop that way now. When they not hit you, they're behind you and that all the time. I mean, in the last videos I think I've done, the traffic always hits you behind you and then gives you damage and that every time, and then instant stop. That happened before, but I don't know if that's happened in this patch or not. Maybe because I had the vintage truck and it's very much not affected. That was the one that was kind of doing that, because I mean the last trucks I think I had weren't as bad. I don't know actually. I don't know if the trucks were worse or bad and worse better or not. But that's something that's something I had before. I mean, I'm hitting the back of my previous truck, the vintage truck. They were hitting me and damaging my road from behind, shunting me behind. They were pretty much, and a lot of these drivers are high drivers pretty much. They were very high. They've just been really high, and that's what was happening before. And a lot of these drivers seem to have calmed down in this patch now, which is great. It's great we've got some more calmer drivers and that as well. I need to get some fuel for you guys. That's where we're quite low on then diesel, so I'm just going to fill ourselves up to the petrol station. So don't fill up here and I'll turn the ignition off, but apparently you can actually fill up with the engine on as well, surprisingly. But I'm not going to do that. So this then switch the engine off. This has actually got a smaller fuel tank as well. The last one actually had a 1200 litre fuel tank. This has got 980, so this is definitely a smaller fuel tank. So I reckon I'll run out of fuel quite often in this truck probably. I can hear the pigs as well. It's so noisy, the pigs. Pigs are really noisy. Let's get our power back up again. Let's hit the road. So yeah, I mean, what was I saying? This has got a small fuel tank, this truck. The previous one, actually, the wedged one's got a 1200, I think. And this is a 980, it's smaller. No trucks in this way-by, actually. Or maybe I'll go on. I need to be seeing lots of trucks in the way-bys. Has that one got them, actually? Let me check. Where's all the trucks gone? And these would be MEMs packed in the way-by. Oh god, they seem to have not been, they seem to have scampered off, actually, since this patch. I don't know. Maybe that one didn't have any. Because I'm sure there's always trucks in these lots and that, and there's not any trucks at all. So yeah, trucks seem to have scampered off with this patch, if that's the case. I don't know actually. If I come up to another service station again, if there's no trucks in there, so there's definitely they've definitely removed all the trucks in the way-bys now, which is a shame. They had trucks there before. All of them had, the majority of them had trucks, I think. I'm sure there was a couple without trucks. But yeah, I mean, they seem to have all scampered off in this patch. It's a bit strange. Yeah, we're getting off here. The traffic seems to be a bit calmer. They're not like they're glad we're going to hit you or that as much as before. Which is great. It seems because before all the traffic would be right behind you and they'd be tailgating you. And he's not tailgating as much, which is good. The car behind isn't tailgating as much as before. They were always tailgating you all the time in the previous patch, so now that seems to have been fixed. It seems that. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is fixed actually. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, there's a pity that things need to get back to work, back improved in this game. I mean, I hope they do add more stuff. I mean, I just say the patch is just minor changes. It's not like big changes, like just the traffic popping in isn't dropping in anymore. And so maybe my eyes are deceiving me, but I don't really notice it as much as I think. I don't really pay attention to the traffic dropping. I think they maybe made the draw distance of the traffic maybe a bit longer now as well, because you see them quite far away now. Like maybe it isn't, because that car did appear, but because normally you can see them a bit better. So there's truck just appearing now. It's just more like normal appearing now rather than I'm fading in and dropping in before. He's the farm yard actually now. So yeah, I'm down at the farms now, so I won't be going into the cities as much as before. I mean, I was obviously in the cities before, but I won't be going to the cities any longer now because I've got the cattle trailer now. We'll do a loop around this direction. We'll loop around here and we'll reverse it in that way by in the bay when we get around here. Yeah, you can see the trailer goes dark and it goes light, and there's a damage. I've probably got my first damage there. I've damaged that a wee bit more. I need to be careful. Done well with this one, so I hope I can get better this time. I'm trying not need to get myself at external view this time. I'll try and reverse it in this view if I can. I've got pigs in this, so I need to be very careful with this cargo than the ones in Brutal and shipping cargo. I've damaged them enough pretty much, and hopefully with the pigs and that I need to be a bit more cautious to the wind, as I say. Let's reverse it. Just be careful actually. I know it's green, but I want to try and make it a bit neater, because I know the game. I know the thing is a bit off and it sets it quite easily, and it's a bit off the. It's a wee bit wonky, so I need to just try and straighten it up a wee bit. Try and make sure the trailer's in properly with the way, rather than me just want to go over it a bit more. Anyway, it's like quite hard when you're maybe a truck driver in real life, then it must be difficult. Still not quite there yet. Oh, and concrete. I'll just do it there actually. Hopefully it's okay. It should be not, it should be okay. Can I get to the freight office in here? Yeah, here we go. Let's open this up. It's going to be a bit noisy, so just squeeze the noise again with the door. That's no good. Should I get the pigs out here, or should I move my truck back? I'd should move it back a little bit, eh? I know the pigs are going to fall through the door if I'm not careful. I'll just back it up a wee tad. Just a wee tad of it. Hopefully that's okay. I just need them to not fall through the wee gap here, so there's still a gap there, yeah, there's still a gap there. So let me excuse me a wee bit. Just to be a wee bit neater of this packing. Rather than we letting the pigs fall through. Hopefully that's a bit better now for the pigs. And yeah, that's it. We've got it. That's the sound. So they should be able to get unscathed this time rather than me letting them fall through the wee gap. So yeah, so I don't know what you guys think on the patch yet, but hopefully you are liking it. I can see a moon up here as well actually. Moon of the daylight. Never noticed that actually till now. There's a new wee moon in the sky box up there. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to try and do more coverage on the game, but I mean there's not like major change to this game at the moment. I mean there should be more, but probably not at the moment. 2%, that's not too bad actually. I've done really good to this one. So there we have it. And so I think we'll maybe call this one for now. But yeah, but it's good to be back doing the cattle deliveries again, the pig deliveries again. Not done one for a wee while now, but I just decided just to do this again, bring you back this sort of thing again. And this is actually more preferable actually. I mean, just doing the brutal deliveries, the sort of food deliveries, the box deliveries and that, the food deliveries is a bit more sort of just on and on a bit now. So this is a wee bit more sort of immersive, a wee bit. So yeah, so it's better to do some pig deliveries. Nice to add some more animals in the future as well. And what we'll do is, so I might just turn the truck off for you now. Get a bit quiet now. Yeah, they should have some cows and sheep and that in this game in the future. The everyday deliveries. I hope they're going to be a thing in the future in this game as well. I actually don't know what the future of this game. I was saying I made a video earlier in the series called The Future for On The Road, and I think I delivered fast food as well on that one. So if you go back on the playlist, you can always, I was just talking about sort of random things about the future of the game, like trailer types and trailer types, truck customization. I was talking about like prepare for more truck brands, classic Scanias, classic truck models, then Scania V8s, any of that. I've been talking a wee bit about that, but I mean, yeah. But yes, but okay, I think I'm more like I'm kind of waiting. I kind of want to wait on the next patch now, because this is kind of what the new patch is. It's just a wee tiny patch. There's hardly anything much really changed. It's about 4 gig this patch was as well. I think it's a fairly big patch actually, 4 gig. I thought it would be like a gig or something, but it's 4 gig. So it's a fairly big patch actually. But I mean, there's nothing much really to say in this one, really, to be honest. I'm just hoping the next patch will be actually the truck, me changing this truck colour rather than me having premium logistics on the side of it anymore. So hopefully that'll be the next patch, the truck customizer, the truck editor and edit designer, I don't know what you call it, and paint designer, truck and company designer, I don't know, plenty of names to call it, but that patch is probably the one that I'm kind of want to look into now, because this is it really. This is only just a wee small patch, and obviously you got to read that, obviously that wee sort of dark, that wee bug in the wing mirror that the trail goes dark and it goes light again and dark and light, but that's not really a problem. I mean, I've seen it in a few other videos as well, and it seems like it's part of the patch. It's not the console and that. I don't know why I'm just talking about my truck all the time. Just looking at this truck, I mean, it's nice to see this cattle tray back on again, but yeah, it's nice to have something different again, but so I hope we do get some more stuff on this game soon, or nothing in the truck again, eh? Yeah, some new stuff to add in this game. Hopefully something really decent, like but scania AI trucks, I should say. I was going to say that as well, but that's not been implemented yet, so it's still with MEMs still at the moment. So I wonder if it's the case they have removed some of these trucks in the services, the truck stops and that now, because of the improvements and that. I actually don't know that, so I wonder if that is the case that they've done that. My headlights are still on actually, that's strange. The rear brake lights on. I wonder if the lights are down. That's a bit strange. The lights are still on, but my emissions obviously down. Maybe because I've hopped in board the truck. Are they on? Yeah, the lights are on. The brake lights are on. That's a bit strange. They should be off because of the emissions obviously switched off, and the daytime running lights are off as well. So it's not. It seems that that's a bug. Maybe the lights being switched on. I'll do a light test. Maybe that's something that's causing it. No, the light test I probably won't work because I've got the mission off the truck. So yeah. So yeah, I'm going to call this one finished for you guys. But I mean, yeah, I hope I've done this one pretty good today. I mean, I've just had a wee sort of coverage. I mean, I don't spend too much time sitting in the truck, sitting on the screen all the time. But I mean, it's been good. It's been good to see the new patch. I mean, it just feels like at least the game hasn't crashed. Maybe they fixed the crash issues as well. The crash issues, it was pretty bad before, crashing in the blue screen all the time, which is pretty bad, just randomly. I've had plenty of crashes off stream and that, and now hopefully it's not as bad now with the new patch. And yeah, I think the game's stuttering a wee bit in some bits and cases. I've seen some stuttering randomly happening, like heavy stuttering. I don't know why, in the middle of the autobahn. It seems like that's something that I've encountered in this patch. But it's not major, like it only happens like, it seems like it's only sort of now and again thing, so it's not like happening all the time, constantly. Just imagine if it was like that all the time, yeah, it'd just be impossible to play the game. But yeah, it's just a wee sort of minor thing, so hopefully I'll get sorted as well. So yeah, and so I'm going to call this one finished for you guys, but I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope we can get back into more on the road stuff soon. I mean, sorry if I've been off it a wee bit again, but I was just waiting on the new patch to come out, that's what I mean. I was just waiting patiently for the next patch, because I mean, I didn't have much to say on this game in the onset anyway until the new patch came out, so now this patch has dropped out, I'll just able to talk a wee bit, give you a wee bit of thing about it as well. So, and yeah, so it seems like it's getting there now. So we'll probably just get these sort of small patches, and we'll get some big patches, small patches, big patches, small patches, big patches, and so on. It'll just go like that, I think, with this game. Just mad when we get to 150 or something, 1.50. I wonder what the game will be like then. Hopefully it'll get up to there. Hopefully it'll be properly playable and like ETS2 by then, in case when it does get to that stage. But we've only got 4 patches in at the moment, so, and the game's pretty much been the same at the moment, so it's not really much since the launch in this game, and it's been out for nearly 3 months now, and 3 months almost. Apparently that's how much it's been out. That's how long it's been out for nearly on console. PC it's been out for longer, but I mean it's obviously been out console for 3 months nearly. So yeah. So I've just had this all the way. I just had we got the scania truck like this, so I should have just had a bit of driving rather than keep me standing in front of my truck all the time. I'll try and maybe do something a bit different next time. Try not keep my truck stationary like this all the way. It's just a nice relaxing one to do for you guys. But yeah, I'm going to finish this one up now for you guys. But I really hope you enjoyed this coverage of this new patch. So hopefully I can get more into the new patch again soon. I'll maybe see if I can maybe come up with some issues and fixes when I get more, if I dive in a bit deeper in this new patch. So obviously it's just the first day of the patch anyway. Well, this might be on YouTube, probably wait probably by the weekend I'll probably have this up on YouTube, so probably I might encounter more stuff as I go, but we'll see. So yeah, so thanks for watching in this video, and make sure to check out the On The Road playlist and gigs playlist. Make sure to subscribe, comment and like this video of course. Yeah, so you can, and please share out as well. Please share out on social media as well if you fancy. If you've got any socials, please don't hesitate to share this on social media. I'm happy for you guys to do that. I would definitely appreciate you guys if you did share this out on any social media platform. Then please do that as well. And yeah, and hopefully I'll catch you again very soon. And so for now.